And Bobcat fans, welcome to Perry Central High School tonight as your Sumrall Bobcats take on the Bulldogs from Perry Central. The Bobcats coming into this game with a 5-0 record as they just had two big wins against Hillcrest Tuscaloosa and the Warren Central Pirates. Thank you all for tuning in tonight as we are going to get started off here in a second. Your starting lineup for your Sumrall Bobcats tonight, batting first, playing catcher, St. Moss. Playing shortstop, Drew Davis. The first baseman, Leo Odom. The third baseman, Landon Hawkins. The DH, Cade Clinton. The right fielder, Braylon Harrison. The center fielder, Caden Williamson. Second baseman, Cody Broom. And your left fielder, Malik McNair. And pitching for your Bobcats tonight in his first start as a Sumrall Bobcat, Patrick Thomas. So as we get kicked off tonight, we are really excited about adding this game, and we'll have another game this week that was not originally on the schedule as the Bobcats go to MGM Park, and they play the Greene County Wildcats. That game was originally scheduled for Friday when it got added to the schedule, but now it'll be played Thursday at 6:30. So St. Moss leading off for your Bobcats here. The official game time at 7:04. St. Moss, who has been a really good leadoff for the Bobcats, takes the ball up high. Moss, the kid who not a lot of Sumrall fans knew about coming into the season. A kid from Stone County, really didn't know if he was going to be able to play, and he was released by MHSAA to play a few months before the season, and now he's the leadoff hitter, and he takes that ball for a strike. So the 1-1 count on Moss. And takes a ball up high. Moss committed to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Really excited about his future there. And here's the pitch. And that one fouled straight back, a healthy cut by Moss. So a 2-2 count on the leadoff hitter. And here's the pitch. And that one is going to be trouble for the right fielder. And it just gets out of play. The right fielder runs into the net over there, trying to get to it. So the 2-2 count again on St. Moss. And he takes that ball up high. The pitcher with a nice-looking breaking ball right there. Just wasn't able to get it at the top of the zone. So the full count to lead off the game here in Perry Central. And that one hits a lip in front of the catcher and bounces all the way to the shortstop. I mean, that no kidding probably bounced 15 feet up in the air right there. But that allows St. Moss with a leadoff infield single, and that'll bring up the freshman Drew Davis. Davis really looking to turn it on at the plate this year. And St. Moss running. The catcher unable to get him. So on the ball, St. Moss takes second. You don't really see catchers with good wills like St. Moss has. This can be very versatile. In his baseball careers, you can see he doesn't have to play catcher. I mean, he is athletic enough to play all over the field. Drew Davis takes that ball low. So the 2-0 count on Davis. And he takes that one away. 3-0 count. I imagine Davis is taken right here. And he is. And that one gets away from the catcher. Moss reaching third safely on the wild pitch. And Drew Davis will jog down to first base. So now runners on the corner for your Bobcats. Now Leo Odom steps into the box. The Ole Miss commit really looking to put a charge into one here. No outs. And the pick off to first. And he gets back safely. So the big first baseman. In the box now for the Bobcats. And Drew Davis takes second base on that pitch. Leo Odom takes it for a strike. So the 0-1 count. Runners at second and third. A base hit will score 2 here for the Bobcats. And a healthy cut. That'll bring the count to 0-2. Odom, one of the hotter bats in the lineup for the Bobcats right now. And he fouls that healthy fastball off. There was a lot of life behind that fastball. So the count stays 0-2. And he takes that ball out wide. Here's the pitch. And that one called as strike 3. So Leo Odom, with runners at second and third, takes a called strikeout. And that will bring up Landon Hawkins to the plate. Landon Hawkins, who's had a very hot start to the beginning of the year, looking to put 2 on the board for the Bobcats here. And he takes that breaking ball for a strike. So this pitcher really finding a groove after giving up infield hit and a walk. Gets a strikeout, and now he's ahead 0-1. And that one over the plate fouled back by Hawkins. So a quick 0-2 on Hawkins here. The pitcher's really found a groove. And Hawkins fouls that one off on the pitch up high. So the count 0-2. And he grounds that one to third base. And he's going to come home with it. Oh, and he just misses the tag. Gets away from the catcher. So a good play by the Perry Central third baseman. It makes a good throw home, but the catcher unable to hold on to it. So the Bobcats take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. 1 out. Cade Clinton, the DH, stepping into the box with runners at second and third. Clinton, the DH, and he's hitting for Patrick Thomas tonight. Takes that ball up high. He takes that ball in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher. But Drew Davis not able to go. Clinton with an infield pop-up. So an error on the first baseman on that pop-up. Clinton hits one into the infield. The runner is unable to advance. That will be an error on the first baseman. So the Perry Central head coach comes and meets with the infield along with the pitcher, trying to get things figured out. In the top of the first, Braylon Harrison steps into the box and he takes that ball up high. Harrison, a really fast outfielder who's made some great plays in the outfield and driven the ball very well so far this season, surprising a few. And he takes that ball for a strike on the outside part of the plate. Harrison with a really bright upside. You can tell he can really run, but there's a lot of juice in that bat as well. And he takes that one low for a ball. 2-1 count. The base is loaded here at Perry Central. With one out in the top of the first, the Bulldogs looking for a ground ball to get out of here. But Harrison with a deep drive to center field. The center fielder ranging back, but he makes the grab, and that'll score one for your Bobcats. Drew Davis strolls in to score, so a great at-bat by Braylon Harrison to get the sac fly to score Davis, and that will also allow Landon Hawkins to move to third base. So first and third, the switch hitter now steps up to the box, Caden Williamson. Williamson really strong defensively, and the pickoff is unsuccessful. But he has been outstanding from the right side this season. And the runner goes. So Clinton able to steal second with no throw. So now again, runners at second and third for the Bobcats. 2 outs. Base hit will score 2. Williamson takes that ball in the dirt. One count. And a good check swing by Caden Williamson. That ball just misses outside to make it 2-1. Williamson takes that pitch up high. So 3-1 count now. Looking to load the bases for Cody Broom on deck. He takes that for a strike. Williamson having to protect here. 3-2. And he hits a dribbler up the middle. Williamson with a lot of speed. Able to get to first. And Clinton scores from second base. So on the infield single, Clinton, who was at second base, sees that the second baseman cannot make a throw, but continues to run. And that'll score 2 for the Bobcats. So a 4-0 lead in the top of the first. So after the infield single, Caden Williamson able to steal second here on the wild pitch. That'll bring up Cody Broom, the notorious son of Coach Broom, has started second base all year long for the Bobcats. The pitcher has looked good tonight for Perry Central, but his defense unable to help him. Throws that one for a strike, so a 1-1 count on Broom. He chases that one up high. 1-2 count. The Bulldogs looking to get out of here with just 4 runs of damage. And that one misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the second baseman. And that one, a called third strike, way up high. So that will take us to the bottom of the first inning. So the Bobcats, a 4-run lead as Patrick Thomas is set to take the mound. So we're getting set to take the bottom of the first inning here. The Perry Central Bulldogs batting first, number 9, Kaysen playing second base. Batting second, number 2, Alston playing shortstop. Batting third, number 10, the pitcher, Bolton. Batting fourth, number 19, Jace, the catcher. Batting fifth, number 4, McInnes, the left fielder. Batting sixth, number 16, Eli, the first baseman. Batting seventh, number 6, Garrett, the center fielder. Batting eighth, Evans, the third baseman. And batting ninth, Branson, the right fielder. So Kaysen, the second baseman, set to lead off for the Bulldogs, and he takes that ball out wide. So your Bobcats have Patrick Thomas on the mound. His first start this year. The Bobcats defensively. Landon Hawkins at third, Drew Davis at short, Cody Broom at second, Leo Odom at first, Braylon Harrison in right, Caden Williamson in center, and Malik McNair in left field. So a really strong defense out there behind Patrick Thomas. If this is your first start of the season, you feel really confident with that group of guys lining up behind you. Hawkins playing in the grass here, the 2-1. And that one called low. That'll bring the count to 3-1. Patrick, a lot of life on the mound for the Bobcats. And looked like a makeup call there as that ball is called a strike. In the other batter's box. So Patrick Thomas full count on the leadoff hitter. And he slaps it to third base. Hawkins grabs it smoothly and throws it to first for the first out of the inning. Great play by Hawkins. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Alston. So Patrick Thomas gets the first batter out of the inning. And he starts him off with a breaking ball. That one fielded cleanly by Hawkins. A strike thrown across the infield for out number 2 of the inning. So 1 pitch, 2 outs. And that'll bring up the Perry Central pitcher, number 10, Bolton. A really big kid. Patrick Thomas looking for a clean inning. Thomas, the 1-0. Throws it in there for a strike. A healthy swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. And that one grounded right back to Thomas. He's going to run it over to first base for the third out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Bobcats. Perry Central, no runs, no hits, on no errors, and no runners left on. So the Bobcats lead 4-0 headed into the second inning. So welcome back to the Bobcat Network as Malik McNair is set to lead off the top of the second inning for the Bobcats. McNair, the speedy runner in the 9 spot, with ST Most on deck. There is not a weak link in this lineup for the Bobcats. All the way through, everyone is a threat. And he fouls that one off for the first strike. The Bobcats with a big week this week as they travel to MGM Park in Biloxi to take on the Wildcats from Greene County Thursday night at 6:30, and then a doubleheader on Saturday at 1 o'clock against East Marion and 4 o'clock against Faith Academy out of Alabama. So 3 big games in the rest of the week. And what about... And he calls it foul. So the home plate umpire did not originally see that ball hit Malik McNair. So this will be a foul ball instead of an infield hit. That'll give you a glimpse of that speed, though, out of McNair. So 1-2 count. And he drives that one. And a great play by the second baseman. So the Bobcats back to the top of the lineup in the top of the second inning. ST Moss, the catcher, who had an infield single his first at bat. And a check swing strike. Moss looking for a pitch to drive. Takes that one in the dirt. One count on Moss. And he takes that one inside for ball number 2. But that one catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. So 2-2 count on Moss, who's 1 for 1 on the night. Looking to get something started here for the Bobcats in the top of the second inning. And that one, a called third strike. 2 up, 2 down for the Bulldogs out of Perry Central. Drew Davis looking to start a 2-out rally. He walked his first at bat. Takes that one up high, but it's called a strike. So the 0-1 pitch on Davis. Way out wide. Bobcats need a base runner here with 2 outs. A beautiful night at Perry Central. That one barely misses Davis. That one misses low for a ball. So a 3-1 count. Davis looking for a pitch to hit. Had a 4-pitch walk his first at bat. Now the count 3-1. And a healthy swing and a miss. A really good swing Just unable to connect on it. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Leo Odom on deck. And he takes that one for a ball. So a 2-out base runner for the Bobcats. As Drew Davis takes another walk. That'll bring up Leo Odom, who struck out looking his first at bat. Odom looking to get in the hit column in the top of the second inning. And a late jump on Davis. And he gets thrown out at second base with 2 outs. So no runs on no hits. 1 man left on base. Patrick Thomas looking to shut things down in the bottom of the second inning. We're back in the bottom of the second inning. Patrick Thomas looking to match what he did in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down for Thomas. So he has faced 3 batters. No hits, no walks, and no runs. And the hitter misses that one for a strike. The catcher hitting for the Bulldogs. And that one, Thomas plunks him. So a leadoff base runner for the Bulldogs. The first runner for the Bulldogs tonight to reach base safely. So no outs in the bottom of the second inning. Patrick Thomas working from the stretch now. Throws that one in for a strike. A 1 count. 1 out. And he squares the bunt, but takes it for a ball. A good crowd here at Perry Central tonight. Patrick Thomas tries to get him at first base, but just doesn't. So a 1-1 count. If you would like a shout out tonight, text me at 601-408-0292. And the 1-1. That one with the swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Here for Thomas. Thomas, the son of the principal, Coach Matt Thomas at Sumrall High School. Coach Matt Thomas, a fantastic principal. So that ball will bring the count even 2-2. for Thomas. Miss Christy Martin checking in out of Folsom, Louisiana. And that one plunks another Bulldog. So Patrick has seen two batters here in the bottom of the second inning, and he has plunked both of them. So runners on first and second, no outs. In the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring the pitching coach out to talk to Patrick Thomas. So Bulldogs with their first scoring threat of the night. Looking to climb back after going down 4-0 in the top of the first inning. They're looking to gain some ground here. Mr. Pat Russell watching from home in Sumrall, and he says, "Go Bobcats." Thank you, Mr. Pat, for watching and tuning in and supporting these Bobcats. Patrick Thomas picks off to second, throws it into center field. But the runner does not advance. Caden Williamson there to back it up. Davis coming out of the dugout with frustration. And he blows that one by him to make the count 0-1. So Thomas throws the ball, but the batter reaches for it as he was squared around in the bunt position to make it 2 strikes. So no outs, runners on first and second, 0-2 count. And that one pops straight back, but out of play. And that one misses for a ball. So a 1-2 count. Thomas looking to get out of the jam here in the bottom of the second. And that breaking ball falls in for a strike. So Patrick Thomas's first strikeout of the night could not come in a better time. So the Bobcats have 1 out. Thomas looking to shut the door with a scoring threat on second base, and that one misses inside. Thomas, a confident kid who has a lot of confidence in his ability on the mound. And that one catches inside part of the plate. So the 1-1 misses up. And that'll bring the count to 2-1. 1 out. Runners on first and second. And that one Called a strike. So 2-2. 1 out. A big pitch for Patrick Thomas here in the bottom of the second inning. If he can get this one, that will be huge. And he does. So a strike 3 on the swing and a miss. So after plunking 2 guys, Patrick Thomas has found a groove, striking out his last 2. That one fouled back. Made me flinch a little bit. So runners on first and second. 2 outs. That one fouled away. So the 0-2 count. Thomas way ahead. And if you're part of the pitching staff for the Bobcats, to see Patrick Thomas climb back after plunking his first 2 to strike out 3, that will make you excited. So no runs on no hits. 2 runners left on base for the Bulldogs. That'll bring us to the top of the third inning. Bobcats lead 4-0 here at Perry Central. So several people tuning in tonight to watch the Bobcats take on the Bulldogs. Miss Anita, the GOAT, watching from Stringer where softball is playing. Miss Shirley Haddix, who is a big Bobcat supporter, also checking in. Miss Shirley, thank you for all you do and all the support you give these guys throughout the season. So Leo Odom set to lead off the top of the third inning. Struck out his first at bat. And swings and misses there. Odom looking to get things started for the Bobcats. And he takes another strike, so a quick 0-2. The Bobcats in the black tops, gray pinstripe bottoms. Perry Central in the all pinstripes. And he gets Odom swinging. So Odom with a second strikeout of the night. That'll bring up Landon Hawkins. Hawkins reached on a fielder's choice and got all the way to second, his first at bat. Had a good barrel his first at bat and hit it straight to third base. And he takes that one up for a ball. So the 1-0 pitch. And he takes that one in the dirt. Hawkins looking for a fastball to drive here. 2-0 count. If you're a hitter, this is the pitch you want to hit. There it is. And he drives that one deep. Back. Gone! So a home run, Landon Hawkins. His second home run of the year comes in the top of the third inning. So Landon Hawkins doing exactly what I said, looking for a 2-0 fastball, and he drives that one over the center field wall for his second bomb of the year. And that's a great piece of hitting by Landon Hawkins. And that'll add one on the scoreboard. So a solo home run by Landon Hawkins brings the score to 5-0 with Cade Clinton stepping in the box. Clinton with a check swing miss. Clinton hit an infield pop-up his first at-bat. And he goes quickly down 0-2. So looking to protect something here. After a big fly by Hawkins, the pitcher right back in the zone. That one misses him inside. So a 1-2 count. Clinton looking to protect anything close. Takes a fastball up. 2-2 count. And he drives that one straight up the middle. And that's a good piece of hitting there by Clinton. Stayed on that breaking ball and sent it back where it came from. So a 1-out hit by Clinton will bring a runner on first base. Braylon Harrison looking to follow the lead here as the last two hitters have hit a home run and a single. And the catcher throws that one into right field. Clinton looking to get to third on it. And he does. So after a wild pickoff, Clinton gets all the way to third base. A great piece of base running by Clinton. Harrison just having to put a ball in play here to score one. He had a good sac fly to center field his last at bat. And he takes that one for a third strike. This pitcher, after giving up hard hits, finds his way back in the zone every time. That'll bring up Williamson. Williamson had a single his first at bat. 2 RBI single on an infield hit. Takes that one for a ball. So a hit scores one here with Cody Broom on deck. And he drives that one to left center field. Center fielder ranging back, but makes the grab. So the Bobcats score one on 2 hits. No errors. After a Landon Hawkins home run, the Bobcats go to the dugout. Patrick Thomas coming back out for the bottom of the third inning. So Patrick Thomas toeing the rubber to start the bottom of the third inning. The Bobcats lead 5-0. And also looking to keep the Perry Central Bulldogs scoreless. And he misses in. So a lot of Patrick Thomas's misses tonight have been inside. He plunked 2 batters last inning and just missed in right here. But he throws that one right down the pipe. 4 strike. Thomas has been really, really impressive tonight. Besides the two hit by pitches. That one looked like a strike, but called a ball. So 2-1 count to start off the bottom of the third inning. That one catches inside part of the plate for a strike. Two count. That one misses low. So the count full. The Golden Eagles took 2 out of 3 this weekend from Missouri State. Some former Bobcats on that team. Leadoff walk for Thomas. Just like last inning, they'll bring the leadoff hitter up. The second baseman for the Bulldogs. So after a leadoff walk, let's see what Patrick Thomas can do. The leadoff man grounded out to Landon Hawkins at third base, his first at bat. And he squares the bunt. And that one just going foul. What would have been a great bunt. Caught the lip where the dirt meets the grass and made it go foul. Thomas picks off to first base, but doesn't get him. And a slash will do the job. Cody Broom bobbles it at first base. At second base. So after a walk and an error by the second baseman, Cody Broom, Patrick Thomas finds himself with runners at first and second again, no outs. Trying to work his way out of it. This time he's in the thick of the order for the Bulldogs. The shortstop for the Bulldogs stepping up to the plate. He misses for a ball. So what would have been a double play ball gets away from Cody Broom. And both runners advance safely. So a 1-0 count. Runners on first and second. And he picks to first base. And he's safe. You don't see that much, especially at this level. So a good job by the runner on first base for the Bulldogs to see that and get back. That one. S.T. Moss. The throw to third base. The Bulldog runner who was at second base advances safely to third on a stolen bag. S.T. Moss out throws it in left field. But Landon Hawkins makes a diving catch to keep it in front. So runners on first and third now for the Bulldogs. No outs. So hypothetically, a ball in play scores them. And the first and third move from Thomas just misses him. The Bulldogs competing well tonight. Finding runners on base. The shortstop swings and fouls that one straight back. The runner was moving on that play prior to the foul ball. I imagine Moss will throw it all the way down if there is a swing and a miss here. And on the third to first move, Thomas gets him in a bind. So they get the runner out at first base and a run down. So now 1 out, runner on third for the Bulldogs. A great play by Thomas. So a heads-up play by the Bobcats. Gets 1. Almost gets 2. As the Bulldog runner on third base barely slides back safely. And that'll free Thomas up as he's working out of the windup now. ST Moss yelling words of encouragement at him. A big pitch for Thomas here. Here's the windup. And that one catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. So Thomas with 2 outs. Runner at third for the Bulldogs. Back-to-back innings where the first 2 runners reach base safely. But Thomas has found himself in a good position to get into the dugout with no danger done. And he starts quick here with an 0-1 count. And that one barely misses to bring the count to 1-1. And a great slider by Thomas fouled away. 1-2 count. Really impressive by Thomas. You know a pitcher, to make yourself known as a good pitcher on the mound, you have to get out of these jams, and to do it back-to-back innings is huge for Thomas, not only for his own confidence, but the fielders behind him. And that one driven to right field, but Braylon Harrison camps under it for the third out of the inning. So Thomas does it again. Two runners reach safely in the bottom of the third, but he leaves them scoreless. 5-0, your Bobcats lead. So Cody Broom set to lead off for the Bobcats in the top of the fourth inning. The Bobcats with a 5-0 lead. Looking to add to that as the 8, 9, and 1 hole hitters are set to come up to the plate. So Cody Broom, who struck out his first at-bat, takes that ball out wide. Like I said earlier, Cody Broom, who hasn't started every game at the plate, he's started every game in the field. So getting his opportunity tonight could be huge for the future. He takes that one. That breaking ball in the dirt from ball 2. So a fastball coming here against Broom. And he takes that one for a ball. At the high school level, you can almost guarantee anytime the count is 2-0, a fastball is coming. So a 4-pitch walk to lead off the top of the fourth inning. Malik McNair, who was 0 for 1 tonight, stepping up to the plate. Malik McNair with a hard line out to the second baseman. His first at bat. A speedy runner who has some lightning fast hands. But he takes that one for a strike. Broom at first base. McNair with a big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. McNair chokes up. Just looking to put a ball in play. The second baseman shifted way over. But that one is roped into left center field. As Broom rounds second going into third. McNair safely at second base. So a no-out double for McNair. What would have been probably an out. Hit straight to the shortstop if he were in his position. But instead, he was crashing to second base on the stolen bag, which allowed Broom to advance to third base. So now we're back at the top of the lineup. S.T. Moss, who's 1 for 2 tonight, looking to at least score one. A ball in play will do it. And that one misses inside. 2-0 count. And the pitching coach calls times as he heads to talk to his pitcher. And this will be a good time for our live stream sponsors, Janiking, BB Geomatics LLC, Diversified Forestry Management, American Graphics, Landry Lewis Germany Architects, Com South, Chad Turner from Shelter Insurance, Covington County Hospital, and Spencer Nixon from Alpha Insurance. Also Pine Belt Chevy. Thank you all for being a sponsor and making this happen. So we're back, and the pitcher misses out wide to bring the count 3-0. So the 3-0 pitch, called a strike. And I've never seen that before. The umpire says, hoo-ha, and tells him to take his bag. So the base is loaded for Drew Davis, who's walked both at-bats tonight. Looking at an opportunity to hit one. And he takes that one for a strike outside. A big spot for the freshman. And a huge swing and a miss. A quick 0-2 count on Davis. Looking to protect here. Just put a ball in play. And try to score one. That one misses away. Bobcats have a lot of confidence in the freshman bat from Davis. He's in the 2-hole spot. He fouls that one back. So hopefully you see why right here. As a base hit will score Malik McNair easily. Davis fighting with another foul ball. A good at bat. And he fouls that one straight back. So 3 straight foul balls for Drew Davis. And that one driven to left center field, but caught by the left fielder. So a great play by the left fielder, but that will score one for your Bobcats. A great at-bat by Drew Davis. Will score one on the sacrifice fly. That'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, Leo Odom. A huge piece for this Bobcat lineup. He's 0 for 2 tonight, 2 strikeouts. And he fouls that one straight back. So the 0-1 pitch on Odom. He fouls that one off also. So Odom finds himself again at a 0-2 count. And that one driven up the middle. A great play by the shortstop. And that was a veteran play by the shortstop as he spun around, grabbed it, and threw it to the second baseman for the second out of the inning. So a really hard hit ball turns into a fielder's choice. What would have scored McNair if it got to the outfield. And that'll bring Hawkins to the plate, who had a home run his last at-bat. He takes a breaking ball for a strike. Hawkins with a flaming hot bat right now. And he puts that one in the 6 hole, and the third baseman misses it. And they're going to try to score 2 here. And they're going to. So a 2-out single. 2 RBI. Landon Hawkins, have yourself a night. And that'll be the pitcher's night for the Bulldogs. The Bobcats tack on 3 more. They'll have 2 outs when we come back from the break. Thank you. And we're back in the top of the fourth. Cade Clinton steps up to the bag. Looking to add a few more for the Bobcats, as they've already added 3 in the top of this inning. 2 outs. Landon Hawkins just advanced to second on a balk. Clinton takes that one for a ball. So a sidewinder. In for the Bulldogs. And he takes that one in the dirt for ball number 3. Clinton is 1 for 2 tonight. Looking to find himself on and extend the inning. And he does just that. Excuse me, that was only ball 3. But he does it anyway, so a 4-pitch walk for Clinton. We'll bring up Braylon Harrison, the right fielder. He is 0 for 1 tonight with an RBI and a sac fly. Takes that breaking ball for a strike. So runners at first and second for the Bobcats. That one misses low. The Bobcats trying to get another win on the season. Winning 8-0 in the top of the 4th inning. That one fouled straight back. One-two count on Harrison. That one thrown behind Harrison for ball number 2. So a big miss by the pitcher there. That'll bring the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Bobcats. And he fouls that one off to the right side. The Bobcats looking to get out of here early, as they are knocking on a 10-run rule here in the 4th inning. And that one gets in on Harrison's hands. He tries to get a second, and he gets him at second. So out number 3 for the Bulldogs. A great job by their relief pitcher. So the Bobcats add 3 more in the top of the 4th inning to bring the score to 8-0. Patrick Thomas set to take the mound here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So welcome back in the bottom of the fourth inning as Patrick Thomas is set to take the mound again here in the fourth. Thomas, past 2 innings, have allowed the first and second hitters to get on. And he does so again. Here is the 4-hole hitter for the Bulldogs. And I lied. So he had a single, tries to stretch it into the double, and McNair throws him out at second base. So even though they got him out at second, that breaks up the no-hitter. As the 4-hole hitter, Jace, the catcher, hit a single, but was unable to make it to second base. That'll bring up McInnes, the left fielder for the Bulldogs. 1 out. And Thomas plunks him again in the back. So 2 pitches, a base hit. They got thrown out at second base. And on the next pitch, plunks him in the back. So a runner on first base, 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Thomas throws a breaking ball. That one fouled off. The first baseman stepping into the box for the Bulldogs. And he hits a chopper to third base. Hawkins makes the hard throw to second. So a lot of third basemen would just go ahead and throw that one to first. He got the lead out at second base. 2 outs. Great play by Hawkins. So a tough throw across the body on the run for Hawkins, who has played exceptional tonight. And the center fielder for the Bulldogs swings at that one for strike number 1. The 7-hole hitter looking to extend the inning in the fourth. Thomas catches the outside part of the plate here. So the 0-2 pitch. Misses low, but the runner goes to second. Moss throws it, but unable to get him. So a good dirt ball read by the Bulldogs to bring a runner into scoring position. And Thomas with another strikeout. That'll bring his strikeout total to 5 on the night. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors. The Bobcats lead 8-0 going to the top of the 5th. So Caden Williamson, the Bobcat center fielder, looking to start things off in the top of the 5th inning. Takes on for a strike. So the Bobcats 2 runs shy of the 10-run rule. Takes that one for a ball. Williamson, who's 1 for 2 tonight, with a single and a flyout. That one misses behind him. The second time that's happened tonight. That one misses up. Williamson, 3-1 count. A swing and a miss. Great swing by Williamson. Unable to connect. So the 3-2 count. He fouls that one off. Seven, 8, 9. Due up for the Bobcats. And a swing and a miss for out number 1. That'll bring up Cody Broom, the second baseman who struck out and walked tonight. Looking to find a way on. Takes that one for a ball. McNair, who had a double his last at bat, awaits on deck. Broom takes that one for a ball. So if I'm Broom here, I'm looking for something to hit this pitch. But the pitcher misses up. .30. That one catches the middle of the plate for a strike. So a 1-out walk for Cody Broom will bring Malik McNair up, who, like I said, had a double his last at bat. Looking to do the same here. The Bobcats 2 runs shy of the mercy rule. The top of the 5th inning. That one a called strike on the outside part of the plate. The 0-1 count. Cody Broom with a fake steal at first. McNair with a quick 0-2 count on him. Has to battle here. And he does. And that one gets through. So McNair with a single past the first baseman. Bringing runners at first and second. 1 out. McNair 2 for 3 tonight in the 9 spot. And that'll bring the leadoff hitter, S.T. Moss, back to the plate. Nobody better up here. Moss takes that one for a ball. And that one misses low. Moss, who's done good in the leadoff spot. looking to add another hit. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a single. And that one hits him in the shoulder. Bases loaded here for the freshman, Drew Davis. Davis 0 for 0 tonight. He's had 2 walks and a sacrifice fly. 1 RBI for Davis. Pinch runner for Most at first. And that one misses away. So a great position for the Bobcats here. Bases loaded, 1 out. The 2-3-4. And breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. The 1-1 just misses outside. And Davis puts a charge into that one. And it's going to fall. And he gets past the left fielder. The Bobcats may score all 4 here. Drew Davis with a base clearing triple. And that one will score 3 runs. So a great piece of hitting by the freshman will bring the score to 11-0 on the triple. We'll bring Leo Odom up to the plate. Leo Odom, who hadn't had the ideal night tonight, looking to change that with a runner on third, 1 out in the top of the 5th. And that one fouled out of play. He takes that one for the second strike. Odom getting frustrated. Just looking to protect. Fouls that one out of play. And another foul ball. And the 1-2 pitch, driven to center field. And that will at least be 2 for Leo Odom. So he stops, strolls into second for the 1-out double. So another RBI. And that'll bring the score to 12-0 in the top of the 5th. So the Bobcats have scored 4 so far, 1 out. And the hot Landon Hawkins stepping up to the plate. Hawkins, who's 2 for 3 tonight, but reached safely all 3 at-bats. Hits this one to short, and with the throw over. And he gets him for the second out of the inning. So the 6-3 is able to get Hawkins out at first. Cade Clinton, the DH, who's hit for Patrick Thomas all night, stepping into the box. Had a single his last at bat. But he takes that breaking ball. First strike. 2 outs. If the Bobcats can hold him in the bottom of the inning, these Bobcat fans will be headed home early. That one hits him in the elbow. Braylon Harrison, the right fielder for the Bobcats, set to hit. As Clinton reaches base safely on the hit by pitch. Runners on the corners now for the Bobcats. A 12-0 lead. And he tries to get second, and he does. So runners on second and third now. Harrison with a foul ball. That'll bring the count to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. On the right fielder, Harrison. Takes that one way outside. And that one misses away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Harrison looking to get his first hit of the night. That one bounces straight back. Odom does not advance. Harrison, one of the 2 hitters for the Bobcats who haven't got a hit. He takes that one for ball 4. That'll bring up the center fielder, Caden Williamson. 2 outs, bases loaded. The Bobcats looking to add on more. That one called for a strike. Williamson fouls that one straight back. So a quick 0-2 on the center fielder. And that one catches the outside part of the plate for strike 3. But the Bobcats able to scratch 4 across to bring the score to 12-0. Hawkins set to take the mound here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Kellen Garcia checking in at third base as Landon Hawkins is the replacement on the mound for Patrick Thomas, who only gave up one hit tonight with 5 strikeouts. No runs. Hawkins starting fast here with an 0-1 count. And that foul ball makes it 0-2 to the leadoff hitter. If the Bobcats are able to get 3 outs here, they will be heading home early and getting ready for the Wildcats out of Greene County. And that one, a check swing and a miss. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes for Landon Hawkins. So 1 out for your Bobcats. And that one, a called strike. A big velocity difference between the 2 pitchers for your Bobcats tonight. And a great changeup. Gets a swing and a miss. So the 0-2 count, 1 out. That one fouled away. The pinch hitter for the Bulldogs looking to keep this Perry Central team alive. And takes that one in the dirt. So 1 out for your Bobcats. A 1-2 count on the pinch hitter. And that one a called strike 3. So Landon Hawkins has faced 2 batters here in the bottom of the 5th inning and struck out both. Hawkins looking to add a save to his immaculate night, both at the plate and in the field. Doing it all for the Bobcats tonight. The leadoff hitter, Kaysen, stepping back into the box, the second baseman for the Bulldogs. And he fouls that one on the bunt. So the 0-1 pitch. And that one draws a swing and a miss. So the Bobcats 1 pitch away from another win on the season. And that one fouled off to the third base dugout. So the 0-2 pitch. Gets him. But the catcher misses it. So that'll get a man on first base. So Hawkins with his 3rd strikeout of the inning. But still out there pitching for the Bobcats. So Hawkins strikes out the first 3 batters he sees. But there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. That one misses low. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on the heater up. That one had some velocity behind it. Bobcats with a 12-0 lead. If they can hold them to 2 runs, you're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Bobcats will be headed home with a mercy rule. And 2-1 count on the Bulldogs shortstop. The Bulldogs with 1 hit tonight. That came in the 4th inning. That one fouled straight back. Eight of the 13 outs by the Bulldogs, 14 outs, have been via strikeout. But he stays alive here. The count even at 2-2, 2 outs. And that one gets on the hands. Garcia with a great play at third base, but he's called safe. So the shortstop, who can really run for the Bulldogs, beats that throw out. Amazing play by Kellen Garcia at third base. Just unable to get him. So 2 outs, the Bulldogs staying alive. The 3-hole hitter who was the starting pitcher tonight. With a big swing and a miss. Hawkins 0-1. And that one pegs him to load the bases. So what was the lone hit on the night? It came from the bat of this guy. As he hit a single in the 4th inning, tried to extend it to a double, was thrown out at second base. A single could score 2 here. As the fast Bulldog shortstop stands on second. Hawkins misses up on the 0 count. And a swing and a miss. A 1-1 count on the Bulldog catcher. 2 outs. Bobcats looking for 1 more. And that one called a strike. Bobcats 1 pitch away. And the 3rd called strike. So Landon Hawkins with 4 strikeouts this inning. And that one will end it here at Perry Central. So the Bobcats stay undefeated with a 12-0 victory over the Perry Central Bulldogs. The Bobcats are set to face the Greene County Wildcats at MGM Park Thursday night at 6:30. So y'all go travel down to Biloxi and watch the Bobcats take on the Wildcats. Thank you. Have a good night.